All right. Good morning, guys. Good morning and welcome back. So let me first open your batch tracker sheet. So I see some more people joined just now. Reshma, did you join online or offline? I did not. I am taking online session today, so that's why I'm asking. So did you come to classroom or you joined online, Reshma? No, not connected to audio. Are you able to unmute yourself, Reshma? Can you please speak out? Okay, seems like having some audio issues, Reshma. So you need to resolve that audio issue and respond back. Okay. So, where did we stop yesterday, guys? Yesterday I gave an introduction about myself, right? And then I gave an introduction about the training, or, I had explained briefly the agenda, right? And then this is done, I think, right? No, sorry. No, this is not done. So let me start with this. So I'll do it quickly. So I'm an MCA graduate and having 18 plus years of IT experience, 15 plus years into performance testing and engineering, and still learning, of course, right? As I mentioned yesterday, so recently I had enrolled one to couple of courses like K8, KML, or AI basically, right? And a few other courses. So I'm still learning. Yes, of course, if you are into IT, we have to be we there will be learning forever. You should be ready to learn forever. Okay. If you're not willing to learn, after certain point of time, so this is not the right place, right? So please check yourself as well. So, and yesterday I had shown you that, roadmap also. So please refer to the yesterday's recorded session. I'll upload it. I'll share it to you through WhatsApp. So I had explained this, roadmap for performance testing and, this training and placement, 3 months training and placement. If it is, if you are joining both LoadRunner and JMeter tools in parallel, and you have to spend 5 to 8 hours per day, then it will be possible. Then it will be possible to get, placement in 3 months, 100% possible. And 90 days you will be job ready, right? So we had discussed this yesterday. So please go through the yesterday's recorded session. Now, so I started my career with AppLabs Technologies. AppLabs Technologies is one of the software, MNC established by someone from Telugu community. Okay. Sesreddy sir is the founder of AppLabs Technologies from Nellore side. Okay. AppLabs Technologies, Sesreddy sir. So he's the founder of AppLabs Technologies. So eventually, like AppLabs has grown into world's first largest independent software testing company. Wonderful, isn't right? Isn't it right? So a software testing company evolving as world's first largest independent software testing company, isn't it? So proud, right? Proud to say that Sesreddy sir is from our Telugu community. And I worked on all major tools like LoadRunner, WebLoad, Seal Performer in different domains, retail, healthcare, banking, and finance domains. And later on, I moved to Tech Mahindra. So Tech Mahindra, is another service-based company, right? Yesterday we had discussed what is the difference between a service-based and a product-based company. So this is the class notes document for you. Yesterday we had discussed this. I will share that, this class notes document to you, and I will also share this training content. Okay, right? So, but if you want to take running notes, please go ahead. Please, like once we start the concepts, if you want to take running notes, you can take it, right? So now, Tech Mahindra was my second company, another service-based company. So there I got chance to work on multiple protocols basically. So web and web services protocol, web protocol is something that is commonly, everyone works. But I got a chance to work on, apart from regular web and web services protocols, I got chance to work on multiple load runner protocols like True Client, Java vUser, Citrix, ComDecom, Oracle NCA, Oracle 2-tier, Oracle Web Apps 11i, etc. Right? And next, after 10 years of working with AppLabs and Tech Mahindra, I moved to Bank of America, which is a product-based company. There I got a chance to work on banking domain, and I got chance to work on all these tools like JMeter, Jenkins, Splunk, Introscope, Dynatrace, WebLogic Console, OEM, AppWatch, right? So this 2.5 years of experience is equal to the initial 10 years experience, guys. Because it is a product-based company, there will be a big delta in the learning curve in a product-based company. So this 2.5 years of experience was equal to this first 10 years, initial 10 years of my experience. And I'm a certified associate in JMeter, Splunk, and Dynatrace. Just give me a moment. So while working for Bank of America, they sponsored my Splunk and Dynatrace certification. So usually, most of the companies will have sponsor these certifications, right? And later on, JMeter, it is a free certification that I did recently. And after working for 2.5 years for Bank of America, I had moved to InnoMinds, another service-based company. This is again a service-based company. And then I also worked for, while working for InnoMinds, I worked as a contractor or vendor for, vendor role for SAP Labs, right? So SAP Labs are, SAP, people call it as a SAP Labs, right? It should be, it is another product-based company. And, right? So, and it is a reputed ERP product-based organization. Everyone knows this SAP Labs, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, no, guys. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, sir.
So, guys, why others are not responding? So please, let us make the sessions interactive. I want everyone to respond. I cannot have anonymous participants, or I can't allow those who are not speaking in the sessions. Okay. So if you are not speaking, you have to turn on the camera going forward.
Okay.
So after SAP
Okay.
Labs, I worked for Straight Sheet, another product-based company. They are into financial services. And then, of course, it is a small stint, stay or small stint. And then after Straight Sheet, I worked for Qualizil India Private Limited, or Qualizil India LLP, as a performance test architect. This is another service-based company. And my last organization was Axway India Private Limited. And I left my job in 2023, close to 2023. And from there on, I have been into full-time trainings. Okay. So, however, I'm doing some freelancing projects right now also, right? So I'm doing some freelancing projects, or I'm doing some remote job. After leaving my job, I'm handling both trainings and that remote job. All right. So now coming to, of course, we don't have Sham today. Sham is our another trainer. He is for LoadRunner and Dynatrace. So this is the introduction about Sham. And now, what are the unique features of our training? So if most of you, might have seen my Insta page, right? Most of you might have seen my Insta page, and most of you, responded to this, right? This post. How are we, how a BSc agriculture student, got 10, by the way, Raghunath is one of our, wonderful student in one previous batches. So his qualification, though his qualification is BSc agriculture, is a 2024 passed out. He studied his BSc agriculture in Malareddy University, Hyderabad. So he joined our training, performance testing training, in last October or November. I'll show his inquiry form. Okay. And he got selected in January in the very first interview. The first interview that he attended, he was able to crack that interview. And for your information, any guess like how much package he got? I'll show you some more success stories. I want to show you some more success stories of our students. Any guess how much, package he got?
You told 20 lakhs yesterday.
When did I tell 20 lakhs, man? 20 lakhs is for 5 years experience. I never told, that we are expecting 20 lakhs.
Oh.
Never ever told that. So he
10.
Yeah. So he got about 10 lakhs package. Okay. I never told, that it is 20 lakhs. If you have any recording, I'll give you training free of cost, absolutely free of cost. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So he got into PTC Bangalore, which is a product-based company with a, with
Sir,
a
one
package
question.
equal to 3 years experience, guys. Yes.
Sir, do they have any additional qualifications before coming to the testing?
Nothing.
They are completely vanilla.
Yes. Let me show you his inquiry form. Okay. So, he attended offline training. Let me show you. So for offline participants are those who meet me in person. So we do ask them to fill an inquiry form. Let me quickly show you that. And I'll show you a couple of other success stories as well. Okay, this is monthly retention test, not this one. So for those who are attending offline, we conduct this written test, we conduct this monthly retention test. Okay. So not this document, this is not what I want. Yeah, to show you, but this is the inquiry form that, like if someone meets me in person, I'll get this inquiry form. I'll ask or, like the students to fill this inquiry form. So there you can see like on which date, he came to the institute and, like, yeah, you can see here, he had visited our institute or joined on 23rd October, right? This is October, right? So October 2024 in Amirpet. So, he was a BSc Agriculture 2024 passed out, right? From Malareddy University. And you can check in his LinkedIn profile. And, like after training, he got, initially we referred him for internship and he got selected in the very first interview. He got selected for internship. And after that, like for 6 months, actually, initially that company gives, 6 months internship for non-computers background guys, or, even for IT guys also. So after, they will observe they will observe their performance during this internship period, and they will convert them to full-time employees only after having satisfactory performance, good performance. Clear, guys? Only after, have observing them for 6 months in the internship period, then only they will convert them to full-time employees. Even though it is a referral opening provided, they will not convert just like that for everyone, right? You know that every company doesn't, convert, like from internship to full-time employee just like that, or just because someone referred, right? Unless until they have, they have that, they feel that organization feels that they are worthful candidates, right? Definitely they will not convert into full-time employees. And this is one of the success story. Why I'm showing this is, like most of you people, responded to this one, right? And that is not alone. So we have some, like MBA background student called Manasa, who got 6 lakhs LPA in Hyderabad, 6 LPA in Hyderabad. Okay. She was, she was MBA 2024 passed out. And after joining our training, after attending the training, she got into, EY, Ernest and Young organization in Hyderabad. Yeah. I'll do one thing. I couldn't find it on my Insta post. So I'll
Sir,
show
all
you
of
the
these are like offline or online people?
offline. Most of them offline. Not all of this, but most of them are offline. This is another success story of one of our previous batch student, Manasa. So she was in a MBA 2024 passed out, and she got into EY as a fresher with a package of 6 LPA, right? So, and like you have that Instagram post as well on our Insta page. So please follow our Insta page, not just to see these success stories, but like we are sharing a lot of, we are I'm sorry, we are sharing a lot of IT opportunities or job opportunities, job openings, walk-ins, etc. Right? Recently we had shared, TCS opening, which was done on 12th October last Sunday, right? Last Sunday. Okay. So, and I know we are sharing these openings, continuously. We are sharing these, openings, continuously. However, please note that, referral openings will be shared to our students in the WhatsApp group only. For every batch, we have a WhatsApp group. We maintain a WhatsApp group like this. For example, if you see here, this is our September 2025 batch WhatsApp group, June 2025 batch, October. So every month one new batch starts, but the timings will be different. Sometimes it will be morning batch, sometimes it will be evening batch. Okay. On an average, one new batch will be started every month. Okay. So that way, like we also have I also created a WhatsApp group for this October batch, right? Okay. So most of you are part of that October. Yeah, here it is. PT October 2025 JMeter morning batch. And if you see the description, you will have, like the timings, batch timings and Zoom meeting ID also in that. Okay. So I'll change to the standard timings. These are yesterday's timings. So, but this would be the standard timings going forward. 10 to 11 a.m. IST will be the demo is done yesterday. So the regular timings will be 10 to 11 a.m. IST. Right? So you have, every WhatsApp, please check the WhatsApp group description. You will have the Zoom meeting ID, timings and, trainers names. I'll add, I'll update this. All right. So now, so, those who paid fees and confirm their joining, please make sure that you are added to the batch WhatsApp group. Now coming back to this, now how are we able to achieve these results? And not only these few. So these are the latest ones. But if you see, we have started this training training institute in 2019, end of 2019. So in the past 7 years, we had 1,000 plus success stories, 1,000 plus success stories of our students who are able to crack interview on their own. Okay, we do not do those, those stupid backdoor proxy and all those. Without doing that, we are able to, our students are able to crack interviews on their own, and we don't let our students, live like parasites on others, right? So if you obviously you have to, if someone goes through backdoor, so they have to depend on others like a parasite, or they should depend on others' mercy, right? But our students, most of our students, I'm not saying that every one of my student achieved it, but most of our students, more than 80% of our students crack interviews on their own. There may be some 10 to 20%, like who will be going through other, unethical means, unethical ways. But more than 80% of our students crack interview on their own, and they are able to work independently from day one, even though they go with experience. That is the important thing here, guys. We spoke about, freshers only. There are 1,000 plus success stories of career gap guys who claimed, experience, and who were able to crack interviews on their own. Okay. Yesterday we had discussed, what packages they got, how many offer letters they got, etc. Right. So we have some couple of success stories here also. So I'll go to that. So how are we able to achieve all this is we are providing performance testing training on enterprise Java applications, not demo applications like WebTools, JPEG Store, and the Blaze demo. Not these are demo applications, WebTools, JPEG Store, and Blaze demo. These are demo applications, simple applications. But we provide training on enterprise Java applications, real-time applications. Okay. The first application that I'm going to start with scripting, by end of this month is this one. This is one of the easiest application, real-time application, but it is easiest one. Okay. So we provide training on such real-time applications. First thing, but this is a simple application. We'll start with simple applications and then we'll slowly increase the complexity, right? And then we will have, like assessment for every for 5 to 10 minutes. Means once we started the tool, I'll be, for that matter, the batch gets finalized, I'll be asking some oral questions in the beginning of the session. Okay, on previous day concepts, as well as we'll have weekly tests, right? And then theory and scripting sessions for 50 to 60 minutes per day, right? So initially it will be 45 minutes, but once the batch is finalized, right, once the batch is confirmed or finalized with the confirmed participants, so the session will go for 1 hour 15 minutes, right? So this is the breakup for that 1 hour 15 minutes. And finally, at the end of the session, we'll have, Q&A session or any doubt clarification for 5 to 10 minutes per day, right? I made scripting simplified and easy to understand, right? I had made scripting simplified and easy to understand so that, even non-computers guys can crack, can understand easily and they can do scripting. And when I say scripting, please note that we will not write any code from scratch. We are not going to write any code from scratch. Scripts will be generated by the performance testing tool itself. Okay. So we are going to record the script and we are going to create the script. However, we need to do some script enhancements or script modifications as per our requirement, right? As per our requirement. That is, that would be the major task that you will be working on. Scripting will be the major task that you will be working on, at least till first, for the first 5 years, you'll be mostly working on scripting, right? And most of the scripts are different companies interviews covered in the scripting, right? So some companies conduct scripting test when you are attending their interview, so most of the companies, some companies, not most, some of the companies conduct scripting test. So we will be covering, I'll try to cover few of them, right? And then scripting hands-on mandatory for every participant. This is one major reason how we are able to achieve these wonderful results, right? Scripting hands-on mandatory for every participant. Okay. So what happens with others in institutes is like, they will go on delivering their part and they may not be, like checking whether all the participants are, getting hands-on experience or not. But for us, every participant should work on the script and share it to me for review. That's mandatory. Okay. Initially, I will ask everyone to share through email, through Gmail, right? I'll ask everyone to share through an email. But once, from second application onwards, see, you can see here, AOS API scripting with all enhancements, API testing on AOS application. So this is this is one of the secret or one of the success factor for our, for our students cracking interviews on their own without any help, and, cracking interviews on their own and surviving without any job support, right? You should not require any external job support once you are into the job. Clear, guys? And we will review your scripts. We will review all your scripts, and, I'll give you review comments like what, let me show you a couple of things here. So as you can see here, this is how we review the script, and, we highlight the mistakes in red color, and if script is working fine, but there are some trivial issues. Trivial means less important, right? So, or minor things, we will highlight like this. So but we will make sure that, everyone is getting hands-on experience. Okay. And then we encourage certification. So most of our previous batch students are certified in JMeter, at least in JMeter. More than 80% of our students are certified. Okay. ISTQB is optional. If anyone is having ISTQB foundation level, yes, you can attempt performance testing ISTQB certification as well. But however, this JMeter Pro certification is a free certification. This is absolutely free certification. So more than 80% of our students are having that certification. All right. And we cover different protocols in the training: web services, true client, API testing in LoadRunner and JMeter. And, based on the batch and based on the requirement, we do cover this. And hands-on training on scripting with real-time examples and 15 scripts given in scripting test of various companies interview. And 3 real-time applications and 2 complex real-time applications will be covered. So total 5 applications will be covered in the training. And we are applying sprint model to the training so that you'll understand, what is a sprint, how does a sprint work, right? And all those, technical things, you will be able to understand or assimilate better. So we will be, for 1 or 2 weeks, we'll be applying, 2 weeks, for 2 weeks, we'll be applying sprint model to the training. And training sessions are Monday to Friday mandatory. Saturday is optional session. Okay. Based on, everyone's convenience, we'll have a Saturday session, Saturday optionally, right? So if everyone want, like a Saturday session, we'll have it. Otherwise, we'll take a break on Saturdays, and Sunday, no session at all. All right. So from 2024 April onwards, we are also covering mobile performance testing, but in between we had stopped it because, right now, because of some technical issues. So tools, like mobile apps are not allowing now to record, uh, not allowing these performance testing tools, to facilitate the recording. That's why we stopped in between. But we are covering theoretical concepts over there. And now we are leveraging different digital platforms for training, assessment, and assignments, right? And you'll get to know that, once you confirm your joining and once you are attending. And we'll have weekly and monthly assessment. This is another important reason how our students are able to, this is one of the important reason why, offer our success ratio, or, we are having around 80% success ratio in offline and 60 to 70% in offline. Okay. And placement assistance is optional. We don't force anyone like other institutes. We will not force anyone to take placement assistance. So this is optional. So for those who opted for placement assistance, we will be giving referral openings, and we'll be, mock interviews, for everyone, open for everyone. But for referral openings will be provided for those who opted for placement assistance, and resume preparation will be done. 3 to 4 real-time projects training will be done in classroom, right? So this is regarding placement assistance. And I request everyone, whether you join with me or not, you join somewhere else, before attending real interviews, take mock interviews. Please take mock interviews. I'll show you how to take mock interview using ChatGPT, etc. first. And then, I'll share you some playlist URL where we conducted some mock interviews to our students, and they are available on my YouTube channel. Okay. So by the way, I hope everyone watched the demo session, previous demos. So if not, please watch them. Make some time to watch them. And subscribe and turn on all notifications. Please subscribe and turn on all notifications. So with performance testing alone, we are able to get 14,000 subscribers. This is not a small number. So, with just one course, right? So of course we are offering automation also, but not at a, as a uh, regular course. Like, performance testing, we are having regular batches for performance testing from 2019, end of 2018, sorry, end of 2019 or starting of 2019. I'll take a pause here. Any queries?
Pawan, what is name of the YouTube? Pawan Performance
No, I
Testing.
had shared the link already to you. So if you saved my WhatsApp number, you'll see that YouTube channel
Okay.
link, right?
Okay.
So if you want the name, here it is. So performance and automation testing live training, MGMIT training, MGMIT.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Also, Pawan, you're recording these sessions and you're putting that in classroom training, right? So you will be sharing that link also to us, right?
Yes, I will be sharing that. So
Oh,
today I'll upload it. Yesterday, like some unwanted things got recorded. That's why I'm editing that. But
uh-huh.
today, I'll upload the today's session.
Sure,
Okay.
sure, sure. Thank you.
All right. So now, yeah. And for offline participants, you have something called Earn While You Learn program for offline participants. Due to some constraints, we are offering this to only our classroom participants due to some constraints. And we are working on the approvals for providing it to online participants also. Okay. We are close to getting the approval. So, we will be very soon, we will be able to provide, not very soon in the sense, in couple of months. In couple of months, we will be able to provide for online participants also, but there is a unique program called Earn While You Learn through for offline participants, through which most of the students recovered their fees back. But they got more than what the training fees that they paid to me through this Earn While You Learn program. Okay. So, however, due to some constraints, I cannot explain it online. So, if you want to know further details, you have to meet me in person, right? And this is our Amirpet classroom, guys. And this is our Madhapur conference room or Madhapur classroom, right? So, but right now we are running operating only from Amirpet right now, and the current offline batches are running from Amirpet. So, however, our Amirpet Institute is quite adjacent to metro station, quite adjacent to Amirpet metro station. The moment you get down the stairs, our building entrance will be there, right? That is that much adjacent to Amirpet metro. Okay. And this is about Earn While You Learn program for offline. And for online participants, we have something called Learn and Earn. But this is after completing the training. Okay. But for this, you don't need to complete any training, or you don't need to do any scripting. Got it, guys? You don't need to learn anything, for doing this, right? But for Learn and Earn, so, the name itself tells Learn and Earn. But this is Earn While You Learn, right? I hope you understood the difference, right? So this is for offline participants and this is for online participants. Now I can explain what is this Learn and Earn. Learn and Earn is, like, mm, once you complete the training, right? If you are good in scripting, if you are good in concepts, right? So we get job support works very regularly, very frequently we'll get job support works, right? So there are a lot of people who go through backdoor, or, who go through proxy and all those stupid things, right? So they can't work individually. They can't work independently or individually. They have to depend on, others, right? They'll be always running pillar to post for getting proper support. Agree? You might have seen a lot of people like that. Yes, sir. They can't enjoy even their job, even one day also. They can't sleep peacefully also. Please remember this. You might have observed that already. They cannot speak, they cannot sleep peacefully also. They can't spend their job time happily, or, they can't enjoy their job, nor they can't sleep up peacefully also. Yes, sir. No? They can't speak in any meeting, right? Daily we'll have stand-up calls in the IT industry, right? So if you don't know what you speak is correct or wrong, how will anyone open their mouth and ask something? How will they collect their requirements? How will they get their queries clarified? Yes or no? Right. So they come for job support. Yes or no, guys? Are you able to understand what am I saying? Guys, I know that some of you also might have tried it and
Yes.
you right, and some of you might have friends who are facing that struggles, right? So but like our students will be able to crack interviews on their own if they follow the guidance. Obviously, if they follow the if they do their hand homework and all perfectly, they'll be able to crack interviews on their own, isn't it?
Sir,
Before
even the
getting the
online,
job, suppose
yeah,
yes.
even the online people.
Hmm.
So if they work on from day one from scratch and everything up to date, are they able to crack the interviews?
100%. If you are doing giving working on the assignments regularly, if someone is working on the assignments regularly, attempting the assessments, right? So we do provide regular assignments. Let me show you that. For every batch, we create a Google Classroom, and I'll be giving assignments like this, scripting assignments like this. Right? We are doing this from 2019. Okay, we started trainings in 2018, but we are doing this from late 2019 or 2020. So okay, so we'll be providing assignments like this. And if someone is doing their assignments properly and attempting the assessments regularly, definitely online participants also will be able to crack interviews on their own, right? And they will be able to do their job without any external job support, 100%. Okay. Now, before getting a job, suppose sometimes like things may not be in our favor every time, right? So job market may not be good, or your our time may not be good, right? Sometimes we miss the interviews in the last round or last minute, right? So that case, we are providing learn and earn for even for both online and offline. This is for both online and offline. What is this learn and earn? Once you complete your training, if you are very good at your skills, we will be giving those job support works of to our students, right? So you can make some money till you get your job. Basically, that is the idea here. So and also we'll suggest or we'll guide you how much you need to charge for your work, right? So normally for performance testing, like nowadays, or this is the market value. For example, if you are doing one script, if you are giving job support on one script, right? So you need to charge 5,000. We charge minimum 5,000. Minimum 5,000. And if you are able to how much you see, this is about someone in India. Okay, someone in India, located in India, will be paying 5,000 per script. But if you get some job support for US guys, you know how much they pay? Minimum would be $1,000, right? US or UK or any other country, Australia or any other country, right? Minimum charge that we charge is $1,000, and it goes up to $2,000. Okay, as far as I know. Okay, per month. This is per month. Understood, guys? So how much can we charge? Maximum we can charge per script, right? So it will be 10,000 usually. How much time does it take for completing a script? Hardly 4 to 5 hours or 1 or 2 days, not more than that. For your information, if it is an easy script or if you are very good at scripting, you can complete it in 4 to 5 hours. If it is a slightly complex script, or if you are taking time, it should not take more than 1 or 2 days. Okay, but how much do you get? How much can you make here? 5,000 minimum and 10,000, would be the, I'm talking about average. Okay, on an average, I'll write it this way, on an average. Okay, so we give those job support works to our students, my current batch or previous batch students. Okay, based on the complexity, I look into the application, and based on the complexity, I will be assigning one. I will be giving it to one of our students. Okay, so that is the learn and earn program, guys. I'll take a pause here. Any queries?
So, sir,
There are
for that, JMeter is enough, or we need to take all the.
No, it depends. See, if their project is LoadRunner project, we can't say that we will do it in JMeter, right?
Yeah.
So I suggest everyone to learn both LoadRunner and JMeter. If someone want to pursue successful career in performance testing, I strongly suggest to learn both LoadRunner and JMeter. And if someone want to get into a product based company, also most of the product based companies use LoadRunner. They don't prefer open source tools. Okay. Product-based companies prefer LoadRunner licensed tools. They prefer licensed tools.
Yeah, due to they want security, right?
Load licensed tools like LoadRunner or NeoLoad. These are preferred by are mostly used by product-based companies. And product-based companies, give you better package. They will give you good work-life balance. You will have a very good learning curve, right? Employee benefits will be more, very double or triple than service-based companies, right? So that's why I suggest everyone to learn both LoadRunner and JMeter at least. And these are the two major tools in the market, right? From the past 25 years, guys, by the way. Okay. So both these tools came into the market around 1999. LoadRunner and JMeter came into the market around 1999. They are 25 plus years old tool, and they will be there for another 25 years. Okay. A lot of people have misconceptions are like misconceptions like AI will replace everything. No, absolutely no, right? So AI can't replace your job directly. The person who adopts AI will be able to replace the person who don't adopt AI, right? So from day one, I ask everyone to create an account with ChatGPT and Cloud.ai and use them effectively, right? So I'll cover that in the Know Your Computer sessions. I'll cover that. Okay. So I ask everyone to create an account with ChatGPT, right? And like what are those? ChatGPT and
Claude.
Cloud. And there are a lot of other AI websites as well, right? So it's up to you. So you can choose anything that you prefer or that you like it, right? But I will be in the training. I will be using these two extensively.
Sir, do we
Okay.
need to take
How can we be more productive by using these tools? Yes, someone is asking something.
Do we need to take subscription for ChatGPT or like normal ChatGPT?
No, free one would be enough. Free version would be enough.
Okay.
You don't need to pay any subscription. Free one would be enough. All right.
Actually, sir, we don't have to create an account. We can directly go via our Google account only. So yesterday I tried it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you create an account or if you go through Google account, right? So all your whatever you search, right, that history will be available, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay,
I did
that
not
history.
try the history, but I'll
Okay.
try it
Okay.
today.
Yeah. So what is there in creating a free account, right? So it's not a paid one, right? So what is there in creating an account? We don't lose anything by creating an account, right? Yeah. Now let us move on to the next slide. And these are some, see guys. So, after 2 weeks of training, I will be sharing you online test. Okay. After 2 weeks of training, once we complete the performance testing fundamentals. So I'll be sharing for online participants, I'll be sharing an online test. For offline participants, I will be conducting a written test like this. I'll be conducting a written test like this. So here you will have 40 questions. Okay. This is just first page, right? And for online participants, I will be sharing you online test. And once you submit the test, once you attempt and submit the test, you will see the result for yourself. And I'll also get an email like this. So and so student has just completed the assessment, and I'll get an email with how many marks they got, and which question, what are the wrong questions, what are the questions that they couldn't answer, failed to answer, etc. Right? So don't think that I'm showing only 80%, 93% or 87%. In the next slide, you have people who got 40% also, right? I'm showing that as well. Okay. And now this Monica is working in Capgemini right now, right? So most of these got job and they are well settled now. Anudipka, Dilip or Anusha, all these, like got wonderful packages or wonderful jobs, and they are well settled now by this time. This particular Monica got into Capgemini. She used to work in Axis Bank as an assistant manager. Okay, she kept the same experience and fortunately company accepted it. Capgemini accepted it. Okay, so that is something surprising to everyone. She kept the same experience that she had in Axis Bank as a assistant manager, and the Capgemini had accepted that, and I think she got placement in 2023. Okay, and here are few more success stories. Shravan is this guy. Shravan is from EIE background, electronics and instrumentation background. He got into TCS. Okay, he managed everything. He managed documentation and all, even for TCS. Okay, and then we have a couple of other success stories like Likhil. who got multiple offers. There are some people who got 2 offers, 3 offers, 5 offers, right? Shraddha Sonavane was one of our participant, one of our previous batch student who got 5 offers. She used to work as a manual test engineer before joining the training. And then after training, she got selected for 5 different companies. She had shared all the offer letters. I can show you that. Okay. I can't show you online, but if someone can meet in person, I can show that. So some students share me offer letter, but I don't suggest it, or, like today morning also someone shared me offer letter. So I told that, like don't share offer letters just like that. You got it? You can see, like, why are you sharing all this to me? So don't share your offer letter to anyone. Offer letter is confidential, guys, by the way. Okay. And you should not share it to some unknown person, right? Understood, guys? So of course, I asked him to delete it. Okay. So he deleted it. Offer letter was deleted, right? So don't share your offer letter just like that to everyone. And I cannot, disclose them over online. All right, because I will be uploading this YouTube channel, this recorded session to my YouTube channel.
Sir, I have
However, if you can meet me in person, I can show a few of these offer letters. So Khalil was one of our previous batch student. I would like to mention. Khalil is a mechanical background guy, and he used to work in Chennai on his core side, in mechanical side. And like somehow he wanted to switch to IT, and he joined our training in 2023, 2022 or 2023. And he got 4 offer letters. He got selected for 5 companies and he got 4 offer letters. I'm still having all those 5 offer letters with me. Okay. And Suraj is another student, like he got selected for multiple companies. This is, you can see here, like this is the appointment letter or offer letter that he got. And then like there are thousands of, sorry, there are hundreds of such success stories. 1,000 plus students got placement through us after taking our training. And yeah, and like what our students say about us, these are our Google ratings. We are having consistently 4.8, 4.7 in various platforms like Urban Company and Google ratings. And yes, someone is asking something. Any
sir,
queries?
yes, sir.
Yes.
So once after completing the JMeter, so is it okay to take the very next, for the next load runner, or is it okay to continue parallelly if you provide any load runner session?
Yeah. So what I suggest is, if you are not working, if someone is not doing any job currently, I suggest to join both the tools in parallel. Okay. Because you can experience, like, how to do a script in LoadRunner and how to do a script in JMeter. You can explore each and every feature of each of both the tools, right? And in that way, and like in that way, you will be able to, that is kind of fast track batch, right? In that way, you will be able to crack the interview in 3 months. But if you are working, if you are doing some job currently, so I don't suggest, or I don't recommend, or I don't admit into 2 batches. If someone is currently doing job and they have to work for 6 to 8 hours, right? So I don't suggest them to join both the tools in parallel. So you better join one after another. Okay. If you are working now currently, right? Unless until you can spend 5 to 6 hours per day, don't join both the tools in parallel. If you are not working, yes, you can join both the tools in parallel if you are able to spend 5 to 8 hours per day. Any
Okay.
other queries?
So any upcoming load runner batch?
LoadRunner batch, last LoadRunner batch is about to be completed this month. So next LoadRunner batch will be next month from November onwards.
Okay, sir.
And these are some Google ratings or reviews that were given by our previous batch students. Likil got 2 offers and is currently working in Bangalore. Naveen Chaudhary and Shiva, right? And I got some, students who got, multiple offers basically, who are outstanding after their, who showed outstanding performance, right? So we captured some of them, and, like, yeah, this is our Insta page, previous screenshot, right? And this is my YouTube channel. Please subscribe and turn on all notifications, guys. And just now I mentioned, right, one of our previous batch student got 4 offer letters. That is Khalil. He got into Cognizant, and he also got, best team member award in the first 6 months, guys. Okay. I can show you the WhatsApp chat conversation if you meet me in person. So, when did he join the job? When did he get that best team member award? I can show that. And this is another appreciation email after one of our previous batch student completed 1 year with this organization. Okay, this is the appreciation email that he got from his reporting manager. Okay, I'll take a pause here. Can you please read it out? And there are some students who got performance bonus of 50,000. Okay, additional apart from their salary and their variable pay. One of our previous batch student got Bhargav. He got I think I remember his name is Bhargav. Bhargav, he got 50,000 as a performance bonus, and you can see the company name here, right? But of course, I cannot disclose their manager's name and mobile numbers and all. That's why I masked them. So you can see here, this is the organization name which gave 50,000 performance bonus, and this guy made it possible in the first 6 months of his joining. He took training and he claimed experience. He claimed he joined with some 2 years or 3 years experience. Okay. And again, this is most of these guys left the company, guys, by this time. That's why I'm disclosing this. Okay. Most of these guys, switched to second company or third company. Okay. And this is the best team member award received by one of our another previous batch student from mechanical background. And so now, how do we provide these referral openings, or how does do they work, right? You can see here, like we have tie-ups with some startup companies, mid-sized companies, MNCs, right? So mostly startup companies. Okay, of course, MNCs, we are not that big to get tie-up with MNCs right now, as of now. But I worked in some MNC companies, right? I'll get referral openings from them. I worked in 7, 8 companies till now, isn't it? All are MNCs. Now I'll get referral openings from those MNCs. But apart from that, we'll get some referral openings continuously from startup companies like this. Can you please read this for yourself? We are happy to be associated with your institute and appreciate the testing engineers you occasionally send our way. Please read this. Please go through this for a moment. Okay, let me show you the actual emails, guys. Okay. So the first email is from Frugal Testing, a company called Frugal Testing. Let me show you the actual email. Do you see that actual email? So we are happy to be associated with your institute and appreciate the testing engineers you occasionally send our way. So these are actual email. Of course, there you are not seeing the company name, right? That's why I'm showing this. All right. So we regularly get some referral openings from various companies, both for freshers and experienced guys, as you see here. And like those referral openings can be given to our offline students first and then online students. The reason is offline students we can monitor very closely and we know how well they can do or how bad they will perform. Right. So that's the reason we first give those referral openings to our offline students who are who are doing their homework and who are doing their who are learning properly, right? So after that, if the openings are still not filled up, then we will go for online students. And do you see that? Did you see the third screenshot? Hey, I had changed the company name purposefully. I had changed the company name. Okay, but did you read this? All right, shall we move to the next slide? Interesting. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, we can move.
There is no company with this name, guys. I had changed it purposefully. Okay, so you will not find any company with this name. This is the organization name. So I had changed a couple of letters over there. Okay, so just I should not reveal their identity, right? So that's why I had changed it now. So having said that, now what is the time? 11 o'clock. Okay. So we'll stop it here, guys, for today. And please, before you leave the demo session, please follow our Insta page, right? Right now it is free, absolutely free. And please follow or subscribe to my YouTube channel. That is also free. We are not charging anything for that, right? So we don't have any paid plans right now. As of now, we don't have any paid plans. But like once we make it, we can't help out. So please subscribe and turn on all notifications and save my WhatsApp number so that you will get updates on daily updates. And sometimes I suppose if we get some bulk openings, I'll be updating in my WhatsApp status. Okay. So I will be updating in my WhatsApp status if we get some bulk openings. Sometimes we get 5 openings, 10 positions, where our students may not be able to fulfill all those openings, meet those requirements, right? Then I will be sharing in my WhatsApp status. So please save my WhatsApp number. Here is my WhatsApp number. Save it as Pawan MGMITtraining or Pawan performance testing, whatever you are comfortable with. Tomorrow I'll start with the actual concepts. So these are the concepts that I am going to cover tomorrow. I'll be starting from scratch. So those who already know these concepts, you can, if you want, if you have some other work, you can skip tomorrow's session, tomorrow's and after tomorrow's session, because next 2 sessions will be on these fundamental concepts, computer fundamentals first, right? So many people take training on LoadRunner and JMeter, and they don't know how to connect to a remote machine. They don't know what is ping command. Most other training institute people, right? So most other students who got training from other institutes, they don't know what is a firewall. They don't know how to do remote desktop connection. And these are basic things, right? These are very basic things. So I start training from this level of basics till certification, right? So because most of our students are from non-computers background, 50%, more than 50% will be from non-computers background, and 30 to 40% will be freshers again, right? That's the reason I'll start from this level of basics, so which will start it from tomorrow. Okay, so I'll be uploading this today's demo session to my YouTube channel as a public video. Only when you subscribe and turn on all notification, you will get a notification, you will get the link. Okay, so thanks for joining, guys. I'm closing the session here for today. See you tomorrow. This is Pawan signing off for today. See you tomorrow, guys.